Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is December and I am a little bit late on getting started on the book, but that's okay. I'm gonna get it done. And so we are going to do my first page, and because it's going to be mostly covered over with images, I'm going to go with a very basic background. However, with it being, you know, Christmas time, the holiday season, I'm going to add a little bit of sparkle to it, or shimmer, I guess. So I'm going to be going in the entire background with some Island Parrot and a little bit of the Dirty Martini, both in the shimmer paint. So I'm going to do that really quick, and I'll be right back. Now I'm going to set this aside to dry for a few minutes, and I'm going to take one of my Tim Holtz number 5 tags, and I'm just going to color over one side of it with the remaining of the Dirty Martini that I have here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the other side of my tag here, and I'm just going to get me something to draw some lines with. I have here this little clear stamping block, and then I'm going to take my black Posca paint pen and the 1MR, and I'm just going to go around and just very small, let's see, maybe a quarter of an inch, maybe just under, and I'm going to make me a little border. Now that we're at this point, I'm just going to go around and I'm going to start making me lines to make like the checkered print, the white and black, but I'm not going to fill them in with white or with black. Now I'm going to take my cherry pie, and every other one I'm going to fill in with this. So now we're going to set this aside and start building the page. And what I have is, instead of putting on one of the trees that Diane has created, because they were actually cute, and the type of tree that I wanted to make was this ugly, I called it the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It was my late mother-in-law's tree, and it was so ugly. It was one of those pencil trees. It had like a few little branches here, there, whatever. And every year since her passing, we've put it up in my living room for her. And it's still so ugly to me. But we do it to honor her. So I had to figure out what I could do to make something like that. And what I had taken was, I took this stamp from the Dylusions Bake It Yourself, and I stamped me out 7 of them. And all I did, and I'll do it over here, it might be a little bit easier to see, was I took 2 of them, put them together, and I brought it up here. Because you can see here, I only took 1 off of each side, because I brought it up here to make it fit, to make it a little bit skinnier. And then that's what I did for each step up. I just continue to take 1 more off. And I did that 7, or I stamped out 7 of them to give me this wonky, weird little tree. And so it's gonna go over here. Just like that. And then I have these 2 images from the Dylusions Any Old Elf. This is the bow, and this is the smaller of the 2 elves. So he's gonna go here, and the bow is obviously gonna be the tree topper. I took 2 of these from the, oh my goodness, the Dylusions Kiss Me Under the Mistletoe. And I just cut off a section. I held it up to my tree about where I'd want it, and I cut off a section that looked like it would fit in or work for me. So all I did to create a garland, because like I said, this is like, it's kind of odd, but that's kind of what the tree looked like or looks like. Cut that one in half, or cut it down to that, and this is going to go down here somewhere. And this one, I left it long because I wanted it to look like this little elf was still kind of putting garland on the tree. And then I took, this is from the Dylusions Christmas Borders. And this here is from Any Old Elf as well, this one that's solid. It's a border that has these here on, and I stamped it out and just colored them in, so I figured I would use the individual baubles to decorate the tree. And I didn't really like the center of that bow, so I thought, okay, it's got a star on, that can be the star on the tree. And then I would just randomly place these little guys wherever they fall, be it above, be it under, be it wherever. Not even certain exactly how, but we'll get them on there eventually. Something to that effect. However, as you can tell, that takes like the entire page, so that's where the tag's going to come in. I'm going to make him be a tuck spot, so he needs to go down first. Since this actually goes on top. And the best way to figure that out, is to put him about where I want him to be. Take my tag, stick it down where I want it to be, because all the rest of this is going to be stuck down, so it's going to actually end up being on top. And then hold it in place, flip it over, and just put your little line or whatever, and put tape from there down. So what I'll do is I'll just make me a tiny little bend here, because I don't have my pencil on, and I know to put tape, double-sided tape from here down. Alright, now I'm going to get this peeled off, get it covered over in glue only where I've put the tape, and then get it stuck down. And then I will go in and start sticking down my individual pieces. Everything that's on the bottom goes down first, and then obviously we build upon on that. So I'll do that really quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my black Posca paint pen. I'm going to outline everything. And then I think what I might do is I might just go in and put a little border of sorts. So for this being my beginning page, I'm just going to do the running stitch all the way around wherever I can. And now outline. Alright, move that aside. And then on here, do I want to do anything? Nope. On here, let's do the running stitch as well. And then, this still looks kind of plain to me, so let me see. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so I went ahead and made me 4 more of the Christmas bubbles. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to probably line them down here at the bottom in a random sort of way. Not sure how just yet. I think probably something like that. I'm just going to put them across the bottom. Taking my black Posca paint pen, I'm going to outline all of those now. And then, so what I have here is I can either, or this is going to go right here, so I can either go that way, but I can flip it around and have it go that way, which I think I much prefer that one. I did leave the cream because I did leave some cream on some of my baubles, so I wanted it to be a red, white, and green page. Obviously, with this being a Christmas month, a lot of my pages are going to have probably this color variation, but I will be using some blues, probably adding some yellows here and there. This isn't much of a technique page, nothing that you haven't seen in any of my previous videos. This is just pretty much a page for inspiration, I guess, to show you what I'm doing for my first day of the month. I am going to be playing catch up, so there will probably be, loads of videos coming your way because, I mean, I've got some serious catch up to do. So, I hope there's something in this page that gives you some kind of inspiration for your journal pages. If you like the video, please give it a like. I thank you so very much for watching, and until the next time, I hope you stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.